The following podcast contains general information. It is not intended to be relied upon as advice.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Quintessential Podcast, the official podcast of the Quinn Group. Who are we at Quinn's? Well, we're a group of accountants, lawyers, financial planners and mergers and acquisitions specialists with over 30 years industry experience. This podcast is part of our commitment to keeping you informed on all matters tax, employment, legal and business related, amongst a variety of other topics. Today's episode is the third and final part of our three-part series, Step-by-Step Selling Your Business. We will be discussing confidentiality, buyer expectations, and the most important part of the process, yourself. If you're yet to check out our previous episodes, have a listen.
Let's firstly discuss why confidentiality is a must. For most business owners, confidentiality is a must when selling their business for various reasons. These can include safeguarding your customer and supplier relationships, protecting your trade secrets and proprietary knowledge from competitors, and lastly, ensuring your staff are not distracted from their day-to-day roles. So how do you maintain confidentiality? Let's outline 4 steps to implement that will ensure confidentiality from the commencement to the completion of the sale of your business. First of all, use an M&A advisor. M&A advisors are well versed in managing the confidentiality constraints involved in completing the sale of a business. Secondly, ensure all prospective acquirers are carefully vetted. Prospective acquirers should always be carefully vetted and qualified before any information which could potentially identify your business is revealed. As part of this, it's important to research any prospective purchases thoroughly before making contact. This may reveal details about your prospective purchaser's financial position or their interest in completing acquisitions. This can allow you to make a measured assessment of their seriousness before discussing your opportunity with them. The third tip would be to execute a confidentiality deed. Once you're comfortable with a prospective buyer's intentions, it is important that a binding confidentiality deed is executed prior to disclosing the identity of your business, or any proprietary business information. Your confidentiality deed should specify that the prospective buyer cannot disclose any details revealed to them about your business to anyone, without the express written permission of you or your M&A advisor. Lastly, you should release all information in a careful and considered manner. Following the execution of a confidentiality deed, the identity of your business and key information required by a potential acquirer to assess the acquisition proposal should be released in a careful and considered manner. It is important that the specific information released to each prospective acquirer is weighed up on a case-by-case basis, pending the risks associated with each prospective purchaser. For example, extra caution may be taken when releasing information to a direct competitor. Most importantly, if at any point while negotiating with a prospective buyer it seems that their intentions are not legitimate, it is important that discussions are ceased and that all information released to the potential acquirer are returned to your M&A advisor. The damage to your business and to its sale prospects may be immeasurable if confidentiality is not maintained, so it pays to ensure these 4 tips are followed and care is taken at all times. Let's now discuss managing buyer expectations. Successfully managing buyer expectations during the sale of your business is an essential step towards ensuring the success of the sales process, as it can, quite often, make or break a deal. To understand why this is so, it's important to look at the process from a buyer's perspective. For a buyer, the potential acquisition of a business can be a daunting undertaking, with a high degree of stress brought on by the risk of a substantial financial investment. Given their uncertainty and stress, successfully managing their expectations throughout the sale of your business is vital to fostering a high degree of trust and good faith throughout negotiations. So, what are the best ways to successfully manage buyer expectations during the sale of your business? First off, you need to clearly define your expectations. Before you take your business to market, it's important to consider and clarify your own expectations about the structure of the deal with your M&A advisor. This can include factors such as the future role of directors and shareholders, your openness to deferred payment terms, your sale price expectations, and the anticipated time frame to complete the sale. This helps to establish transparency from the get-go, which is an important element in fostering trust with potential buyers. Second, you should build and maintain trust and rapport. Building rapport and trust early on in your discussions with potential acquirers will greatly assist you to manage their expectations during the sale of your business. As part of this, you should meet prospective buyers early in your negotiations and ensure communication is open and transparent at all times. Finally, honesty is key. Honesty and transparency are key to managing the expectations of buyers during the sale of your business. If there are major issues or problems with your business, it is best to be open and transparent about these with prospective buyers. The alternative will more than likely result in the buyer discovering these problems and issues during the latter stages of the deal, which could threaten to derail the deal and will invariably lead to an erosion of trust. Observing these 3 tips will greatly assist in managing buyer expectations during the sale of your business, and as a result, will promote a better outcome for you in the sale of your business. Let's now discuss the most important part of the process: you. By now you've heard all about what's involved, what needs to be done, and more when it comes to selling your business. But what about you? For so many business owners, selling their business represents the culmination of years of personal effort and commitment, rewarded by the success that a successful sale can bring. And in most cases, selling up will be a major milestone akin to selling a house, getting married, or having children. Given this, it is almost unavoidable that you will experience a range of emotions during the sales process. Quite often, confronting one's emotions can be one of the greatest challenges at sale time. Even though managing the emotional roller coaster can be difficult, it's vital to do so. Failing to keep your emotions in check will invariably result in poor, emotive-based decision-making, which can severely hamper the sales process and cause an unfavorable outcome. So while we've looked at how to plan and prepare your business for sale, now is the time to look at you. How can you prepare yourself for selling what is a huge part of your life? How can you stay on an even keel emotionally when selling something you've worked so hard to build? How will you deal with letting go of a large part of your identity? The answers are not easy, but here we're going to outline several actions you can take to help make the sales process a positive one for you. Speak with your advisors. Your advisors, including your accountant, lawyer, and M&A advisor, are there to help you. Trust in their experience and listen to their advice. Get some support. Engaging the services of a counselor during the sales process will help you to keep things in perspective and plan ahead for what will be one of the most remarkable changes to your day-to-day life. Plan ahead. Just as you once made business plans, it's now time to devise a business sale plan. This document should help you envision what life will be like post-sale and act as a support for the emotionally challenging times of selling your business. This document should always outline your reasons for selling, what you want to sell, desired timeframes for the completion of the sale, and the best approach to achieve your desired outcome, and more. At the end of the day, the process of selling a business is generally challenging, time-consuming, and stressful, so it's important to understand that it won't be as easy at times. Knowing and accepting this fact before committing to the sale of your business is crucial. By taking some time to evaluate all of these steps, you can be assured that you will minimize some of the stressful times, maximize the sale price of your business, and avoid too many sleepless nights throughout the process. What if you're not ready to sell yet? Let's now discuss how to keep your business sale ready. So perhaps you're not ready to sell your business just yet. Well, then you can dismiss everything you've heard so far, true? No, not at all. Whether you choose to start the selling process today, next week, next month, next year, there is no time like the present to start planning. To ensure you receive the best sale price possible when the time arrives, it's important that you continue to work on the business and focus on the day-to-day. you should also take the time to view your business through the lens of a long-term perspective. Taking a step back on a regular basis to evaluate your business objectively enables you to ensure it remains on track and is performing well, achieving revenue, growth, and profitability goals. Conversely, it also enables you to identify problem areas that need addressing before time exacerbates them.
That's the end of our 3-part series, Step by Step Selling Your Business. If you need help or you'd like to know more on selling your business, please don't hesitate to contact us. You're welcome to email us at info@quinnma.com.au or call us on 1300 Quinns.